Hello and a very good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is safe. And I know this statement has become a cliche nowadays to ask this. So, yes, but yeah, do let me know in the comment sections how is everyone doing and how is quarantine treating you. So, yeah, and a very happy Friendship Day to everyone out there. So, today I am here with you guys for a very first session of a 6 months long journey that we have planned for you with Hult Prize here at Nirma University. Every year, we do this session offline, but due to coronavirus this time, everything is happening online. And so this session is also online. And we'll be having a different session for you guys throughout the period. And we have planned, the team is working very nice, I'll tell you, and we have got over 60 people in the organizers list, and they are working day and night to make this event happen at Nirma University. So I have today with me two very important people and very good people with me to describe the session with you. So they'll be telling you a lot of things about ESL, at the Hult Prize at ESL, and what goes behind it, and what is their perspective on the international level. So first up, I have with me Nelly. She is with us from Mexico. Okay, and she's the global head of programs at Hult Price. And I'll tell you a very interesting thing. One of her recommendations on LinkedIn reads as a solution focused, action oriented, and a problem solving machine. So I would request, yeah, so Nelly is with us. Hi, Nelly, how are you doing? A
I'm
very good
good.
morning to you.
Thank you so much. It's 9:30 here in
Okay,
Mexico.
so yeah, a lot of people have joined us already, and yeah, it will be great if you can start with a little brief introduction about yourself, and then telling people about Hult Price from your perspective.
Of course. Cool. Can you hear me well? Just making a quick sound check.
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, wonderful. Well, hello everyone from Nirma University. I'm extremely happy to be here with you today. My name is Nelly. I'm originally from Mexico. Right now, I'm based in Mexico City for the time being due to everything going on with the COVID. And you're really the first university I'm talking to this new process. So I'm really, really excited. Um, Before I talk about the purpose, I'm going to talk a little bit
Uh,
about, yes?
Nelly, I think you were not audible in between.
Oh, is it better
Yeah,
now?
please tell us, is it audible?
I think so.
Okay, now you
Let's
are audible. Yeah,
cool. Yes,
please
I
go
see
ahead. Sorry.
that he can hear me. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so I will talk a little bit, just a brief about myself and my journey with the whole price, and then I will talk a little bit more about why the whole price exists and who are we looking for really in this organization. So my name is Nelly. My journey with the whole price started approximately 7 years ago. Just like you, I was a student, an engineering student in my university, and I was sure I wanted to work on something international that allowed me to travel and that I would help me use my skills to change the world a little bit for the better. How? I had no idea until I ran across the whole prize. I competed, but I didn't win. My dream was to win $1 million, go to New York City, pitch to Bill Clinton, and have these like enterprise that would change the lives of millions of people. Again, I didn't win clearly, but the way I saw social problems changed completely after my experience. So after competing, I decided I wanted, and it was my dream job to work with the Hope Prize. I became a campus director, so I organized a local program of the Hope Prize in my university, Tec de Monterrey. And my dream started changing from me wanting to win the $1 million to enabling other young students from Mexico in that time or Latin America to see if one day maybe one of them could win the $1 million. I became the best in class. That means I was the best campus director globally. This was in 2014, long time ago. I was still a student. And year after year, I kept watching young students from my country competing and losing and competing and being super close to winning, but never winning until last year. almost 6 years after I was a campus director, the winning team that took the $1 million home was from my university, from Tec de Monterrey. And it made my whole experience completely worth it. Now, what can I tell you as a former competitor, as a former campus director? As of today, when I look back, I would have never imagined all of the opportunities a whole price would have given me. I've been able to live and visit in at least 15 countries since I joined the whole price. I've been able to effectively become a leader in this crazy organization, working together with over 1 million students globally in more than 121 countries. And the whole prize really, in a way, believed in me when I was really young, and it helped me grow throughout these years. So why is my story important? I think the main reason why I like sharing my story with you in this moment is because at the whole prize we believe in our community, and we like to invest in our community, in our participants. And I want to think that my example of how I started as a competitor years ago, almost 10 years ago, and how the whole prize believed in a competitor and a campus director and took me through the whole process, says a lot of how we work, and how maybe tomorrow or in a couple of years, you that are watching right now might be the one leading all of the programs in the whole prize. Hopefully more than one, but it's the opportunities that come from participating in the whole prize are completely infinite and very different to what you expect. I thought I was going to win $1 million more than 7 years ago. I didn't, but I think I won much more than that. I won experience. I won my dream job where I can travel, meet young people, speak with students from all around the world. I'm connecting with you now, um, at least digitally. So I think that's good. So that's a little bit about myself. I'm super passionate about gender issues, women empowerment. I was a global champion for the UN a couple of years ago in 2016. I won a national prize for volunteering from the Mexican federal government. So I'm super interested in anything around youth development, women empowerment, or sustainability. If anyone wants to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram as Nelly Andrade. We can share the link afterwards. Now, I'm going to speak a little bit about the whole price now. And the way I would like to start this is why does the whole price exist? I think there's two big situations that make the whole price become what it is today. And one of them is that there are huge, complicated, and urgent problems that need to be solved today, not tomorrow, and probably yesterday. I mean, they're absolutely urgent, and we believe that students have the time, the talent, and the urge to solve them. Students just like you, that maybe you're not complete experts in what you know, but the creativity that you have right now will probably show us and bring a terrific solution to one of our planet's biggest issues. This year, the problem that we're trying to solve is around the environment. Can you create a company that, with every dollar earned, creates a positive impact in the planet? The companies are already, we have around more than 30 startups currently in the accelerator, and the ideas that I'm seeing are absolutely disruptive. You can find more about them and get inspired by everything they're doing in our Instagram in at Hult Price. We can also share the link here. But that's one. The second one is that young leaders, just like you, just like me, I can still consider myself young. But I remember when I was a student, I was looking for all and every opportunity I could to prove myself as a leader. I was trying to organize events, be part of festivals. I was president of my school government. I was trying to do everything I could to, like, one, understand if I could actually be a leader, if I could lead a team, if I could manage a budget, if I could meet and get the president of my university to, like, identify me. Like, I wanted to to show that I could do more. And eventually, I thought that that was going to help me get a really nice job, and I ended up with the whole price. So I want to think it was a good plan. But just like me, I know that everyone watching is probably trying to figure out a way to envision themselves as leaders in their community and in their country. And that's exactly what the whole prize does. The whole prize um, helps young people to envision themselves as leaders where they are. If you're competing, if you're organizing, um, if you are a volunteer, the whole prize experience is what you make out of it. If you want to launch a company, the whole prize gives you a super powerful brand to go out there and get the mentor that you want. Mention that you're part of this huge flagship program with the whole prize that is considered the Nobel Prize for students globally, and that has incredible global champions like Bill Clinton, like Muhammad Yunus behind them. And I'm 100% sure that you're going to get any mentor that you want in the world. If you're organizing and you want like a super powerful judge, or you want the biggest organization in your country to provide a workshop, again, it's the same thing. The whole prize gives all of us the opportunity to have a huge brand behind us and introduce ourselves like that. So, again, if you are interested in changing the world, if you want to learn about entrepreneurship, if you want to understand how like how good as a leader you can be, I think you're in the right place. And just like a last thing, just to close, is that what's the worst and the best thing that can happen? The worst thing that can happen is that you can learn and win a lot of experience. The best thing that can happen is that you can end up and finish next year with $1 million and a huge company changing the world. So um, I invite you today to learn more about the whole prize, see everything that we're doing in Nirma University. It's probably a little bit early in the year, but I think it's the perfect time for all of you to start thinking about maybe building a team. I don't know, learning more about the basics and the fundamentals of building a business, and reach out to us. We're available for you. Me personally, again, you can find me on Instagram. I can share my email here, and the whole prize team is ready to support you in this journey to lead a generation to change the world. So thank you everybody for having me. I think that's it for me now, Hamza. Let me know if there's any questions, and I'll be happy to answer some of them.
Yeah, that was very informative, Nelly. Thank you so much. And yeah, there are a few questions, and one is very personally related to me. So we were like into the regional finals, like regional finales. We were like selected there, but yeah, unfortunately we couldn't make ahead. So how's the experience there at Hult Castle? So yeah, everybody would know, love to know, because like everybody follows Harry Potter there here. So yeah, they would love to know how's the experience there, because you have been there. So can you please tell us about that?
Of course, of course. So the way our program works is that we start with the on-campus program. The best teams going to the regionals. That it's the very best of the best go and compete at the regionals. So congratulations, Jack, for competing there. It's a really tough moment to choose the best teams, and then our top teams globally attend our summer accelerator in the castle. I don't know if there's any any Harry Potter fans here, but if you are, castle where the moving stairs were recorded was in Ashridge. So if you go there, you actually feel that you're living the whole Harry Potter experience. One of the very famous trees of the movies is also there, and it's just a place that is out of this world. The whole Price Castle, yeah, it's definitely a dream. I see Shreya commenting. It's definitely a dream. Like, I have been there at least, I don't know, maybe 10 times already, and every time I go it's absolutely crazy. There's a beautiful chapel. Last year we hosted a super beautiful traditional concert inside the chapel, and it was the first time they allowed us to do that. So again, coming back to the experience in the castle, every week we have pitch Fridays where all of our teams compete and pitch their game-changing ideas to different judges. We have social events where we put like a huge screen and watch movies on the weekends. We celebrate, depending on the time of the year, different holidays. I remember it was, I think, the Indian Independence Day last summer. We hosted like a beautiful traditional thing there. And also it was the National Pakistan Day, so we also did the same thing, etc., etc., etc. Last thing is that the castle is surrounded by a forest, so if you get too tired of, let's say, working in a startup, you can always go and watch some flowers. um, and
Definitely.
uh, and yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. You can now look up for it on the internet. It's called Ashbridge Castle, and
Yeah,
just as impressive as the pictures are, in person is even better.
that's great. And Nelly, I have one more question. That what do you look for in teams that are like participating for Hult Prize? So what's one thing or like a few things that they should always keep in mind and always look out when they are maybe going ahead in the competition?
I think one of the most important things is one that you have really good team dynamics. For one small example in how we see that is when you're in Q&A that you don't see teams interrupting each other. It shows that you're really working as a team and you're really, really strong together. Another one is being open for feedback. During the accelerator, all of the teams pivot their ideas a lot. And the best ones are the ones that are able to adapt to change and start making small changes during the way. So being flexible, having great team dynamics, and of course, having a very disruptive and impactful idea.
That's great. So, guys, if you have any questions, you can just post it in the chat, and yeah, we'll be taking one or two questions because like we have to move ahead for the session. Yeah. So, any question, guys? Okay, we'll wait for a few seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my how can I share the link for the Instagram?
We will share your details with.
Ah,
We
okay.
will share your details with.
Ah, wonderful,
We'll share
wonderful.
everyone. Okay. So thank you so much, Harry. And yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be having Hamza with us as well to brief you guys more about it. And Hamza, anything for Nelly that you have?
No, thank you so much, ma'am. It was a very enlightening session, and something exactly what we required to kick off our session at Nirma University, because it is going to be a 6 month long session. It's going to be really hard for all of us to comply with it. So I think this was just the perfect cup of coffee we required, and yeah, hopefully we'll have things in good session now.
Of course. Thank you so much, Hamza. Thank you so much, Jagrat, for the invitation. I know we're in really complicated times. A lot of us are getting stressed out because we don't know who's gonna get sick or not. And we're all in quarantine, but I can't think of a better time than right now to really start thinking of how can we do things different to change the world for the better. So, thank you
Yeah,
everybody that's here.
thank you so much.
I think it's
Uh,
a lot of
we
everybody that is.
have
Yes.
we have one question in the chat box, and a
Okay.
person is asking like, as you have traveled all over the world, where do you think Indian students stand in the competition? So there are a lot of people applying from India.
Yes, I
So
see
how?
that. Honestly, I think one of the teams from India are usually the ones that are super innovative, especially with technical ideas. If I'm not mistaken, in 2015 or 2016, the winner was a team from India, Nano
Yeah,
Health. I think
Yeah.
they're super good, and I think they really
one
raised the
hundred.
bar. Yeah, and they raised the bar for, I think, all of the Indian students everywhere around the world to like do more and do it better. But yeah, we have India is probably the first or second country in the world with the highest number of participation, and of course, that always allows us to have a lot of teams coming from India that are absolutely amazing. So, yeah, do your best. I hope
Thank
to
you.
meet you all soon, hopefully in person somewhere around the world. I've never been to India, so maybe that's the next country I'll have to visit after the COVID is more or less done. I'll be very happy to come and say hi to all of you.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you so much. We'll make sure that the program is good enough so that the team from Nirma University gets to meet you at the Hull Castle next year.
Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, yes.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So yeah,
Okay.
like thank you everybody for your time. I think it's really it
Yeah,
shows a lot of commitment to be connected today at this time on a Sunday with COVID. So I'm sure everybody here will create super game changing ideas to change the world, and I can't wait to meet all of you and really hear more about your ideas.
thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, Neri. And we'll move ahead with the session, and Hamza will be briefing you guys more about uh, the process that we'll be having at Hult Price. So, Hamza, over to you.
Yeah. um. Yeah. Hello, hi everyone. So that was a wonderful session from Nelly. Thank you so much, ma'am. And for those who are looking to connect with her on social media, I have just stated her Instagram ID at the last of the slide, at the ending of the slide, so you can follow her there. So now let's move ahead with this. So first of all, I'd like to introduce myself. So I am HAMZA ABUBAKAR. I am a senior at Nirma University. I'm doing my computer engineering, bachelor's in computer engineering, and I have participated in the Hult Prize as an organizer in the year 2018 to 2019. And I've also been to the regional finale, which was held in the city of Mumbai. And it was quite an experience for me, and I'm really looking forward to making a change, and more importantly helping all of you out there who are interested in having some positive change, seeing some positive change around you with proper hard work and hustle. This is the right moment, this is the right platform for all of you. So you can contact me anytime. I have dropped my contacts below. And yeah, let's move forward. So first of all, I'd like to introduce the team who are the supporting pillars behind the entire event. This team will be coordinating with you people, and this will be a 6 month long journey starting from this week, and this will continue till the month of December. And we have a lot of good things planned for you. So I'd like to introduce the great team who will be helping me and you people in organizing such a great event. So we have Rochelle, Yash, Upmanyu, Shreyansh, Swasti, Vedant, Preksha, and Shreya. Then we have Jagrat, Vansh, Unnati, Chaitashi, Misri, Tirth, Palak, Nishchal, Meet, Manish, Krisha, Kevin, Harshit, Divyanshi, Divyansh, and Deepak. Devanshi, Chaitali, Bhavik, Anshika, Anish, Ananya, Akshat, and Adish. And the last four, Ayushi, Aryan, and Aryan, and Devanshi. So all of these people are really really good at what they do, and they are always there for continuous support, and anything you'd like to reach out forward to them. All right. So the first question I'd like to ask you this thing, because whenever we introduce the Hult Prize at Nirma University, we come up with this question: what is it that you would like to do with $1 million? So let's keep it as a two-way conversation. So just let me know in the comment section, anything creative, anything you like to do. So let me know with your creative comments, creative ideas, what you're planning to do, and then we'll move forward. And yeah, on a personal note, I'd like to, visit every country in the world with that amount of money, to be honest. So maybe it will take time for that. So I'll not waste much time with that. I'll directly jump into the matter here. So the building, the very amazing building you see in front of you is the Hull Castle. Why is it so important? First of all, you can see by the looks of it, it's so amazing. And this was the place where the entire Harry Potter series was shot. Each and every one of those movies. And once you pass the regional finale at the Hult, you get to stay there, a sponsored stay for a month, where you'll get to enjoy everything. Along with that, you'll be trained exclusively with mentors from all around the world, the ones who are best in the business. They'll be training you for the Hult final at New York. And the best thing about the Hult is it is known as the Nobel Prize for Students by various media sources such as what do we call CNN, BBC. These kinds of media sources all around the world. So for those of you who are actually not acquainted with the way the Hull Prize works out. So this is for you guys, those who know about this. You can brush up your knowledge. So let us be very simple, and I'll take you out through the entire process slowly. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section, so I'll address it accordingly. So we'll be starting with the campus round at Nirma University, where the teams will be competing alongside each other, and there will be fierce competition on the university level. And the best team, there will be one team who will be selected out of the lot, who will represent Nirma in the next round. Right, so there'll be one team selected who will be representing Nirma, and that team will be directly qualified to go to the regional finale. Right, so there are around 50 plus, more than 50 regional finale venues around the world. And basically there are people, suppose if I'm talking about a regional finale venue called Mumbai, let it be Mumbai. So they can be teams from different countries. Let it be, there'll be people from Bangladesh, Palestine, from Pakistan, from Nepal, from Bhutan. So you can expect international competition over there. Okay, and then from each regional finale venue, you'll be having one team who will be selected from that particular venue, and that team will directly go into the Hull Castle. So that is as simple as that. So either for you people who are participating through the campus, you just have to win the Hull Prize at Nirma University, then go to the regional finale, win it there, and you're into the Hull Castle. It's as easy as that. And in the Hull Castle, you will undergo a training for a month, and there will be a lot of different things. You can look it up on the internet. A lot of different activities, fun activities, mentoring sessions, and a lot of things are there that will help you train for the finals at the United Nations headquarters. Yeah. So yeah, finals. I was not clear with this thing. So the finals, 5 to 7 teams are selected from the accelerator program at the Hull Castle, and these will be pitching at the Nations headquarters, that too in New York. And the one team out of these 5 to 7 teams that gets selected, the one who will be the winner, will be presented a reward of $1 million, and in the presence of the former president, uh, Bill Clinton himself. So how exciting is that, right? So okay, and right. So if you do not, if you get disqualified in any round, if you are not able to make it to the next round, right? Before the before the Hull Castle, so what you can do is apply for the wildcard round. Suppose I did not qualify from the final at Nirma University, or I could not, go ahead from the regional finale round. So I can apply for the wildcard round. It is available on the Hull Prize website. Therein you can go and find out more about it. So you'll just have to go with an online pitch, and everything goes online. And a total of 10 to 15 teams, which I'm not sure the exact number. So 10 to 15 teams approximately will be selected, and they will go to the Hull Castle as a wildcard entry. Right. So this is all about the Hull Prize in general. So yeah, this thing, the Hull Challenge. So how the Hull Prize competition operates is it goes for various challenges over the year. there are because being an entrepreneur, it is very important that apart from making looking to make money, apart from looking to generate revenue, you also have to look after the fact that everything and anything and everything you do addresses a social issue, or brings about positive impact in the city, in the society, sorry. So that's what an entrepreneur does, and that's exactly what the Hull challenge also focuses upon. So you can find the different social issues, social problems that have been the target for in each year's Hull Prize challenge, which have been stated over here. So this year now we have the 2020 Hull Prize challenge. The final will be held in September this year, which is Bold Business for a Better Planet. So it started this year's challenge started in the month of August last year at Nirma University, and it will be ending in the month of September. And now, this year's Hull Prize challenge, the one which you will be participating in now. So the problem statement has not yet been revealed. It will be revealed very soon by the Hull Prize Foundation, and it will be conveyed to you. And Until that, we have a lot of good things planned planned for you. So those are coming up next, right? Okay. So how is the Hull Prize gonna, be held at Nirma University? So speaking of the 6 month long, hall it will be having. So there are 5 steps that will be, taking place. So first will be the Hull Prize community build up. Second will be on campus registration. Then the on campus qualifiers, on campus accelerator program, and the last one would be the on campus finale. So there will be a lot of people who will be participating in the community buildup, and this time we are not only focusing on people just competing with each other, but from the beginning itself we are focusing on creating value. We are focusing on training people. There are a lot of things in entrepreneurship. It is not just the thing that you have to work hard, but there are a lot of things you have to address, a lot of fundas, as you call in Hindi, you would like to learn before actually going for a competition like this, right? You just don't want to have little preparation. You want to be at your best when you're participating in such a competition. So that is why we have increased the bar of quality at Nirma University. So I'll be briefing each of these steps in detail, and I hope everyone gets a proper gist of what each and every one of them is. So this week itself, we'll be starting with the community buildup. So what is a community buildup? So basically, the thing is that I am a person who wants to register for the Hull Prize. Who wants to maybe have a startup of his or her own, but the thing is that I don't actually know what kind of things I need to do, what is the ideation that goes behind any startup, what is the finance, what are the mentors which I have to target for my particular startup. There are a lot of different things. So we thought that why not until the Hull Prize challenge is properly announced by the foundation, why not train our students so that they can become better, and on individual basis they can have much greater quality instilled in them. How this will be done? It will be done through mentoring sessions. So there will be weekly mentoring sessions for you, workshops, activities, games and related activities, competitions, and blogs. Blogs will be on Medium, on LinkedIn, and on Unicorn, which will be announced soon. And each of you who will be registering for the community buildup, you will also be getting weekly newsletters for the latest developments with the Hull Prize, and the latest topics we're looking to encourage. So get trained by the pioneers in the field of entrepreneurship. Yeah, I mean it when I say this, because each and every mentor, each and every person who will come and teach you about different things, each one of them will be an established personality in his or her field. So everything will be of quality. We will be keeping in mind the exams, the tight schedule you have in Nirma University, and we will be doing things accordingly, so don't worry about that. Okay, so you'll be having an individual hands-on training in the preparation for the Hull Prize, and a new topic will be addressed every week. Say, for example, networking. Say, for example, ideation or research or business model canvas. So a new topic will be addressed every week, so that you have the basics. And more details will be coming out soon. If I'm not wrong, within a couple of days you'll be receiving an email wherein there are the complete details, and you can reach out to us anytime for any doubts you have, anything you have, right? So yeah, and yeah, one thing I'd like to clear out here is this community build up is not compulsory for you to be a part of the Hull Prize campaign. So if you want to not attend the community build up and go for directly go for the registration for the Hull Prize, that is also all right, no issue with that. But what is the harm in learning something and completely knowing what I have to do and what I'm expected to do, right? And the team is working really, really hard. We have people in the technical area, we have people in the community build-up area, in the graphics, in the content and research. So everyone is working really hard to have the best content prepared for you, and only the content that is actually required for you to have a great campaign at the Hult Prize. Only that kind of content will be shared. So I would personally like to encourage each and every one of you watching this video to participate and be a part of this community build up. So next up, after the community build up is over, what else will we have? So on campus qualifiers. So what happens is the Hult Prize challenge is announced right after the finals. Finals are held in the month of September. So the 2020 finals will be held in the month of September. Right after the finals is done with, the President former President Bill Clinton himself will then announce next year's challenge. Right, then we'll be having the challenge, though there is a difference in the way the challenge will be announced this year, but we'll be expecting it entirely in the month of September. So once the challenge is out, the social impact which we have to target for the Hult Prize is out, then then you will be forming teams. Yeah, I'd like to just clear one thing. When you participate in the what do we call it, the community build up, so the registration would be on individual basis. Individually you will be getting trained, but once the problem statements are out, then you'll be registering as teams, in teams of 3 or 4 people, compulsorily 3 or 4 people in one team. And you'll be registering online on the official Nirma handle of the Hult Prize website. And we will be probably having the on-campus qualifiers. That will also be an online event if the college does not start, and it will be for the online, from the online registrations. We'll be selecting top 20 teams, and those top 20 teams will be participating in the online qualifier session. And out of those 20 teams, top 5 will be selected, and they will advance further in the Hult Prize round. So now what happens is top 5 will be selected in the month of October, and we still have time till December. So what are we going to do with that? So we'll be continuing with the on-campus accelerator. So suppose last time we had with ESL we had about 400 teams. We had 20 teams selected, and now if we take this time scenario, so we have 5 teams who will be mentored, who will be undergoing the accelerator program at Nirma University. So they'll be mentored exclusively with in regards to their idea, in regards to their weaknesses, and everything. And they'll be given incubation, provided the terms and conditions are fulfilled, from Nirma University and our partners, and they'll be completely supported. And then we'll be having the next round, which is the on-campus finale. So after the October round of the qualifiers, we'll be having 1 month wherein we'll be training the top 5 teams, and then the top 5 teams will participate in the on-campus finale. That is, probably scheduled in the 2nd to 3rd week of November, given the examination schedules, right? These top 5 teams will compete with each other, and the judges will also be of very high quality. And from these 5 teams, one team will be selected who will go ahead and represent Nirma in the regional finale anywhere in the world, right? Okay. So yeah, that was the session, and I'd really like to request all of you to follow Hult Prize at these different handles for regular updates. We'll also be sending out emails to all of you regarding the community build up very soon, in a day or two. And for other updates, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on these different handles given. And so yeah, that's about this session, and thank you so much for accompanying us on this session. And I'd like to request all those who actually have some doubts, they can have some personal interactions with us over Google Meet. So please follow the link, and see you all there. So thank you so much for the session, everyone, and it was great having you here, and it was great having Nelly here with her insightful thoughts and knowledge about the Hull Prize and entrepreneurship in general. So yeah, so thank you so much. See you at Google Meet very soon. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Hamza. So we have one or two questions in the chat box
Yeah,
as well.
sure. Yeah.
So if anybody has, okay. So Heisenberg's assistant, so whosoever it is. So this person is asking, so what about loner like me? Is there anybody and like me? Can I form a team like this if anybody is up to it? Okay.
Okay. So basically, Heisenberg's assistant. Okay, so it's the community build-up is just the right thing for you. Once you come into the community build-up, all of us will be interacting with you. All of us will be working with you. So we will be knowing what your strength is, what your weakness is, and as part of the community build-up, we will also be making teams in the later stage of this community build-up. So you don't have to worry about that, and we will be the one taking care of that. So just join the community build-up and just look forward to it.
Yeah. And guys, for more of your doubts, we are shifting to Google Meet. You can find the link in description also in the mail sent over to you. So you can look into those, and we'll be now ending this live session. If you have any doubts still, you can join the Google Meet session. Apart from that, you can mail us, you can contact us. We'll be always there to help you guys. So see you at Hult Prize in my university. Thank you so much, Hamza.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Adil. Bye bye.